is this specifically a fight about the copyright law and whether there was some kind of copyright infringement, or are you saying that this is emblematic of the arbitrary application of how Twitter does things in different countries, and that's why it represents what the government's been saying all along about Twitter?
Well, Shiv, it is definitely arbitrary because there was nothing on the minister's account which would tantamount to a copyright infringement. And even if, let's say, a user puts something out there which is protected under copyright, then it is at the insistence of the person who owns the content that a strike can be made and can't be done unilaterally by Twitter. And therefore, if they had to put in a strike like that, they should have mentioned the reason why this strike has been put, and that wasn't mentioned at all. Secondly, we have to understand that Twitter has been absolutely inconsistent with the way they have gone about implementing their policies. For example, if you're about freedom of speech, how come you would deplatform the sitting US president? You were obviously a player in the political process in the country. Now, you could argue that you're an American company and you have stake there, but then you could not have blocked the Nigerian president because you're not a Nigerian company and you could not have had a say in what the Nigerian president had to say. Similarly, world over, we've seen that certain utterances by leaders have been given a free pass. For example, the Iranian president asked for annihilation of the French citizenry, but it was completely overlooked. Pardon me, it was the Indonesian president who made that comment on his Twitter feed, and it was given a free pass. Whereas other utterances, religious and political and so on and so forth, are regularly censored. They have attempted to do so even here in India. And therefore, if you want to be a publisher and not a mere intermediary, then you have to be liable for the content that goes on your platform.
Right.
Like putting up the content or that video of that incident that happened in Ghaziabad Loni. If you are going to be a publisher, you will have to take responsibility for content such as that. Content around child pornography, content around sexually explicit material, content around terror and law and order. If your platform is being used by terrorists to recruit, let's say, more people into their fold, you will have to take cognizance of that and be accountable for that.
Okay.
Now, Twitter has to understand, and for that matter, every social media company has to understand that they are no more small little fledgling companies.
Okay.
They are large networks with potential to cause great harm to the society, but they cannot also sit in judgment. So it's a fine line.
Okay.
That you cannot editorialize.
Okay.
You have to be a non-partisan player in any country, and
Understood.
you have to be consistent with what you do in any geography.